History is replete with extraordinary events, triumphs and tragedies that have shaped the course of human civilization, but amidst these grand narratives, we find peculiar incidents, moments where chance and coincidence intertwine with destiny. These are the events that make us wonder, that leave us pondering the delicate balance between the predictable and the utterly unforeseen. From the depths of the ocean to the tumultuous battlefields of war, seemingly insignificant events can ripple outward, altering the lives of millions. These are not merely curiosities. They are reminders of the intricate web of causality that binds our world. Join me now as we journey through time, exploring 5 extraordinary coincidences that defy explanation, yet have left an indelible mark on the pages of history. The RMS Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage in 1912, destined for New York City. It was hailed as the pinnacle of naval engineering, deemed practically unsinkable. Yet in the dark, icy expanse of the North Atlantic, fate awaited. 14 years prior, novelist Morgan Robertson penned a chilling tale. His book Futility told of a colossal ocean liner, the Titan. The Titan, like the Titanic, was luxurious and deemed impervious, but on a frigid April night, the unthinkable occurred. The Titan collided with an iceberg, its fate sealed. The similarities between fiction and reality are chilling. Both ships met their demise in the icy depths of the North Atlantic. The Titan's tragedy mirrored the Titanic's with eerie accuracy. The sinking of the Titanic remains a stark reminder of the power of the unpredictable. The year was 1914 and Europe teetered on the precipice of war. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, plunged the continent into a conflict that would reshape the world. But amidst the chaos and bloodshed, a curious detail emerged, a seemingly insignificant element that has fueled speculation for decades. The car in which the Archduke and his wife met their untimely end bore a license plate with a chillingly prophetic sequence of characters, A3118. At the time, it was just another license plate, a random assortment of letters and numbers. However, as the war raged on, claiming millions of lives, the significance of that license plate took on a chilling new light. For you see, the Great War, this devastating conflict that engulfed Europe and beyond, came to an end on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, 11/11/18, a 3/1/18. The license plate, once an unremarkable detail, now appeared to foreshadow the very end of the war it inadvertently helped to ignite. Was this a mere coincidence, a random collection of characters taking on undue significance in hindsight, or could it be something more, a whisper of destiny, a signpost marking both the beginning and the end of one of the deadliest conflicts in human history? The question lingers unanswered, a testament to the enduring power of coincidence, or perhaps fate. Chapter 3. The United States of America, a nation built on ideals of liberty and democracy, has also grappled with its own share of peculiar historical patterns. One such pattern, known as the Curse of Tippecanoe, has cast a long shadow over the office of the presidency. It began in 1840 with William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States. Elected in a year ending in 0, Harrison's presidency was tragically cut short after just 31 days when he succumbed to pneumonia. He was the first of a string of presidents to die in office, all elected in years ending in 0. The pattern continued with eerie consistency. John Tyler, elected in 1840, died in office. Zachary Taylor, elected in 1850, died in office. Abraham Lincoln, elected in 1860, met his tragic end at the hands of an assassin, and the curse seemed to persist throughout the 20th century, claiming the lives of James A. Garfield, elected in 1880, William McKinley, elected in 1900, Warren G. Harding, elected in 1920, Franklin D. Roosevelt, elected in 1932 and re-elected in 1940, and John F. Kennedy, elected in 1960. For decades, this peculiar pattern has fueled speculation and debate. Was it merely a bizarre coincidence, a statistical anomaly with no real significance? Or was there a darker force at play, a curse that haunted those who ascended to the presidency in years ending in 0? The Curse of Tippecanoe, whether a genuine phenomenon or a product of human imagination, serves as a reminder of the enduring power of patterns and the human need to find meaning in seemingly random events. Chapter 4. In the tumultuous years leading up to India's independence, a young lawyer named Mohandas Gandhi emerged as a powerful voice for peace and resistance. His unwavering commitment to non-violent protest inspired millions and set in motion a movement that would ultimately free India from British rule. But Gandhi's destiny, like the fate of nations, was not without its share of near misses and inexplicable turns. In December of 1915, while traveling by train in South Africa, Gandhi found himself facing a situation that could have altered the course of history. Due to a last-minute change of plans, Gandhi boarded a different train car than originally intended. It was a seemingly trivial decision, one that would have no bearing on the grand narrative of his life, or so it seemed. Hours later, news spread like wildfire. The train Gandhi was meant to be on had derailed, resulting in a catastrophic accident with multiple casualties. Had he not switched train cars, had he boarded as originally planned, Gandhi would have been caught in the wreckage, his life extinguished before his life's work was complete. This brush with death left an indelible mark on Gandhi, reinforcing his belief in a higher purpose, a destiny that had spared him for a greater good. Chapter 5. On September 11th, 2001, the world watched in horror as terrorists attacked the United States, forever altering the nation's sense of security and plunging the world into a new era of conflict. The images of the Twin Towers collapsing, a symbol of American might brought down in a cloud of dust and debris, are forever seared into our collective memory. Yet, amidst the devastation and loss, stories of survival and near misses emerged, tales that underscored the capricious nature of fate on that tragic day. One such story revolves around a group of people scheduled to attend a meeting at the World Trade Center on the morning of September 11th. The meeting, an emergency response drill, was to take place on one of the upper floors of the North Tower, the first tower to be struck. The irony is chilling. A gathering dedicated to preparing for a disaster was scheduled to occur in the very place where disaster struck, but fate, it seemed, had other plans. At the last minute, the drill was rescheduled, moved to a different location and a later time. The reason for the change? A seemingly mundane scheduling conflict, a detail that would typically be lost to the annals of time, yet in this instance that mundane detail, that chance alteration of plans, meant the difference between life and death. The rescheduled drill, a footnote in the grand scheme of things, became a testament to the unpredictable nature of life, a poignant reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and survival can emerge from the most unexpected of circumstances. The line between coincidence and fate is often blurred, a hazy boundary where logic and chance intersect. The stories we've explored, these glimpses into moments where history hung in the balance, remind us that the world is a far more complex and interconnected place than we often perceive. Were these events merely random occurrences, the products of chance encounters in the vast tapestry of time? Or were they, as some believe, guided by an unseen hand, subtle hints of a predetermined course? The answer, perhaps, lies somewhere within the mystery itself. As we navigate the complexities of our world, let us remain open to the possibility of the unexpected, for it is often in the realm of coincidence that we discover the most profound truths about ourselves and the forces that shape our collective destiny.